So here we are. As you may have seen, our Norfolk dialect video went a little bit viral. Round Norfolk has hit 109,000 views so far. BBC Radio Norfolk got in touch with us and they said, do you want to come on the show and teach our presenter Nick Conrad some words? And we said yes, didn't we, Leggett?
Yeah, we did. We thought, why not have a go on the frequencies? We bezzed down a Norfolk radio at the forum at 8:30 in the morning. We got in his studio and we started slavering, didn't we? Enough said. Let's get to the interview.
Coming up, I'll be meeting the two local lads who've managed to get more than 80,000 views on social media for their video about the Norfolk dialect. Find out all about that after the county's best travel news.
Nick Conrad at breakfast.
Now, there's lots of ways of honing your Norfolk accent, and now it includes learning more about metal detecting. That's because a comedy duo have created a video on YouTube which it talks about the fact that they love going around with these little monitors to see if they can pick up little nuggets that are in the ground, but they're also using the county's dialect as well, just to make it a little bit more humorous. Here's a little taste for you.
We are going to teach you some Norfolk words, aren't we, Leggett?
Yeah, we are.
Putting on your parts.
Meaning to get upset or to have a paddy.
Right, I've lost Leggett outside McDonald's. I don't know where he is. He's
Bring back the
Leggett,
big tasty.
what are you doing putting your parts on outside
McDonald's, they've done it again. They took the big tasty off the menu and I'm not happy, so I'm protesting.
Barney.
Meaning a falling out.
Oh, look over there, Leggett. There's a right Barney going outside the Mischief pub.
I think you're right. Isn't that security, Steve?
Yeah, that's it. Oi, Steve!
Security Steve, right. We all know somebody in security called Steve. Boys, very good morning to you. Miller and Leggett in the studio, a.k.a. the Dippy Detectorists. Very good morning. So, who had the inspiration for this?
It was a joint effort, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we base our videos on metal detecting and magnet fishing, really, but we thought we'd branch out as magnet fishing is drying up a bit. The rivers are getting a bit cleaner, so we thought we'd branch off into talking about Norfolk words, I guess.
Are you surprised at how well this has gone down?
In a way, yeah, but we know Norfolk as a community is very good, and as that started to get shared, people obviously relate to Norfolk in a positive way, and people really enjoyed it.
Well, and I love it. I think it's very clever. I mean, I've heard this clip there. It made me laugh, especially the bit outside McDonald's.
That was a stunt, wasn't it?
Get changed.
But did anyone come out from McDonald's and say, what are you boys doing out here?
No, so we parked up on the double yellow lines, didn't we? Put hazards on, and then we quickly just shot across the road, and we did it in one take as well, didn't we? Just put the chain round Leggett's neck. Someone's just spat their cornflakes out, probably.
Tell me about this though, because you're helping people to understand a bit of the Norfolk dialect here, which can be very individual at times. So, do you think people are using this as a translation tool on the likes of Facebook and YouTube?
I reckon so, yeah. I think it's sort of dying out a bit, the Norfolk dialect, just the broad, really strong broadness of it, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to remember it and to use it every now and again. I know it is going out. We like to use it in our day-to-day speech, don't we?
Yeah. So I've got a lovely friend who's got a Norfolk twang, and just sometimes the way that the words that he drops, the way he says certain things, I love. The only problem is a bit of an occupational hazard for a broadcaster in some ways, is when I spend a lot of time with him, I start to mimic how he sounds, and certain letters start to drop, which makes me laugh. But go on, give us an example of the Norfolk dialect and some of the words which are dying out.
Oh, how to start? You're a rumman, aren't you, Leggett?
Yeah, we're both rummans.
You're a right rumman.
That means strange or...
Yeah, rumman means strange. Hulla over there.
Hulla over there.
Clip round the lug. You're putting on your parts, aren't you, Leggett?
Oh, I like putting on my parts.
Yeah, you do. That's a load of old squid. We better get hossing.
Yeah. Have you been approached by Fond, the friends of the Norfolk dialect yet? Or do you think the good thing about, and I mean it's the greatest respect to them, they are slightly older and they might be doing it from a more historical perspective. Actually, what you guys are doing is from a slightly younger perspective, and there are still people that I know, friends that I have, who've got the most beautiful Norfolk accents, and we want to preserve them.
We haven't been approached by Fond, have we, Leggett?
No, we haven't.
But we're up for a reach out. Fond, if you're listening, give us a message and we'll do a collaboration. But yeah, we know they are the people to talk to for Norfolk dialect. They've got a great website, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'd quite like to see you boys with Keith Skipper. I think that'd be quite entertaining.
It'd be a funny collaboration, I think, because obviously they're not serious, but a bit more bit more serious, and ours is like a more comical, satirical sort of way of doing it. There could be a good little link up.
Well, he's a lovely man. Actually, he's very funny in his own right and very clever.
Yeah.
I think he'd welcome a meeting with you two. I think it'd be a very interesting collaboration. I tell you what, I think they'd love is the mixture of young and old as well, because one of the things they've done so well is try and preserve the language for future generations. On a serious note, how important is it that we preserve our dialect and our accents, because it's heritage, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. I mean, schools nowadays, they just don't talk like us, do they, Leggett?
No,
when we were at school, there was only a couple of people in my year who spoke...
Don't tell me you think they should teach it.
Well, I think they should. Why not? They should have an after-school class where they're teaching all Norfolk dialect and words.
Jam-packed.
Well, yeah, they're teaching us to speak proper, aren't they? But they want us to speak like this, really.
Yeah. But it is important because as you move across the country, you see such a change in dialect and accents, even just when you cross a border sort of thing, a county border.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see the differences. I love it.
I was, yesterday I was in Exeter, and I was listening to, I just went to the reception, just to say that I was here for a meeting, and the lady behind the counter had the most lovely Devon accent, and it was I can't do it myself, but it was just so warm to hear it, and we were kind of just chuckling to ourselves as we heard it. I just wanted to sort of chuckle in front of her because it sounds rather it's slightly offensive, but listening to it, I don't know, something very warm and endearing about it, and I guess people feel the same when they hear our accent.
Yeah, I think so. And it relates to, like, similar to Somerset accent. It's very related to, like, the farmer side of things and the countryside, and that's what we cherish, isn't it? Being
100%.
country boys.
Yep. Great to see you both. Thank you. I appreciate this. So, Miller and Leggett, are you going on tour? Are you in theatres across the county or indeed the country?
Not quite yet, Leggett, are we?
Well, that is the dream, but yeah, not quite yet.
Yeah, as if you're listening, give us a shout.
Well, book one, see how it goes. Great to have you on the programme this morning. I
Thanks
wish you all
for
the
having
best.
us.
Thank you for
If you want to
having
find
us.
out more about you guys, it's on YouTube and Facebook. Just Google Miller and Leggett. How many views have you got, by the way?
That video, the dialect ones, I think the last one I checked was 108,000 views.
Great.
Yeah.
If you want to check it out, the Dippy Detectorists on YouTube or Facebook.
Brilliant. Okay, great to see you both.
Thank you so
Wish
much.
you all the best. Lovely to meet you.
Thank
both.
you.
On the Dippy Detectorists, Karen and the dogs sent us a message saying, "Oh, love these boys. Met them on the Gibraltar Bridge a few months back with my dogs doing their magnet fishing. Sending big hugs."
So here we are. That concludes our Talk and Squit on Norfolk Radio. Talking a load of squit on Radio Norfolk. We hope you enjoyed. We had a fantastic time, didn't we, Leggett?
We did. We'd just like to both say thank you to Amy Blunt for the initial contact and Nick Conrad for having us Norfolk boys on your show. We really appreciate it. Anyway, that's enough Radio Norfolk info one day. Thank you for watching.
And see you in the next one.